So what are the implications for school? No longer does school look like a K-12 environment. No longer do we reach grade 12 and see children who are 18 years old graduate. That child enters a continuum of learning in the public schools. Their learning is managed with all of the technology and all of the pedagogy and all of the understanding that we have about learning. We'll find many children that come to the school as a learning center. But some of their learning will take place outside of the school. Some of that learning will take place in the home. Some of that learning will take place in a retail shopping outlet. Some of the learning will take place as an apprenticeship in an educational institution, or in a manufacturing institution, or in a design shop. So each child needs to have an individual program prescribed for them. Now, in the old days, that would be a management nightmare. But today, it's not a management nightmare. We have this thing, they're called computers. And computers can take an endless number of variables, and you can create a learning prescription for a child. We're in an era where all children need to have a learning prescription. Using that learning prescription, that's what drives the need-based education. And what moves a child forward? No longer does time move them forward. Achievement is the standard by which we measure that child's progress. And so as children go through their learning prescription, they'll form groups, and they'll form new groups. Some of those groups may be virtual. They may be on Skype. They may be on email. They may be on Moodle. Some of those relationships need to happen on a face-to-face basis. You can't teach body language in a virtual environment very well. So that's the place that a child needs to go to in a real class to interact with real people in real time. If you're going to visit a zoo, there's nothing that'll replace the smell. So you need to physically go to the zoo, but you don't teach zoo well when you're in the classroom. So students, the entire system needs to become a value-based institution that reflects the values that we live in today. We need to design individualized learning. We need to learn how to change our mindset so that we don't have a preconceived vision of what learning looks like for every child. We, frankly, don't know. So each child receives their own learning prescription, moves forward on a skill-based, attainment-based level.